Yeah, adding to what our candidate D said just now, I think yes, maybe having a food fair will have a better atmosphere for them to mix around rather than getting involved more formally. I mean, having a food fair is that getting involved more informally and having more opportunities to talk to each other rather than having a formal function. I mean, practicing for something very important, then they are under pressure. So what do you think about this, candidate C?
I think that an Asian food festival wouldn't be a very good idea. I don't really agree with that because having a food festival, food cannot be. You cannot judge a country by tasting the food.
Okay.
I disagree with that. But a prime example would be Malaysia, where there are many races and many varieties of food. So based on the different varieties of food, you can see that actually Malaysia is built up of many different races. So by the food, you can actually know more about the country. Don't you think so?
Okay, in that case, I think that I still haven't made up my mind yet. So how about you, candidate D? What do you think of that?
I don't think that candidate D came up with the best idea. Where, as we all know, every people likes to eat, and food is best. Food fair is the best way to promote and generate awareness and support for ASEAN unity. This is because it's like when we are having a buffet, we are all relaxed and we can have a chat to each other and talk about other culture, other ASEAN countries' culture.
Yeah, on the other hand, on the second thought, it appears to us that even the food and as it appears to me, the food and the music and dance night, both of them has one very strong similarity in the sense that we are going to talk about something which have been very, very close to the people. Music and dance, their tradition, and food, what they eat every day. So I believe that why don't if we add the element of food to the music and dance night? For example, we have a break between the performances and we give them all the food, ASEAN food we have, and at the same time, one, we can cover the food. I mean, like we're having a very interesting way of managing the food. Not only to come for them to come and see the performance, but on the other hand, to enjoy the ASEAN food itself.
Yes, I agree. It's exactly like killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
So you can appreciate the food as well as the music and dance. And as we all know, while we eat, we enjoy watching performances such as singing or even dancing. So that's a very good idea, candidate.
So what do you recommend? Is it okay?
I think that's a good idea also. So as a conclusion, what can we conclude from this is all of us have agreed to
go on with this.
With which one? The food festival or the an evening of Asian music and dance?
What I suggested just now is we go on with an evening of ASEAN music and dance, and the food will be the break. Yeah, I mean it will be a part of it. Maybe we have it after the performance or in between performance. We have to arrange it. But I think the most important objective of our discussion now is to decide on which activity we are going to go ahead. But I believe ASEAN music and dance should be the one.
Yes, I think so. Because when people are interested about this culture, they will tend to know more about the country and get to know more about the heritage, and unity can be generated by this way.